Welcome to DWBIADDA channel. Please subscribe for latest training videos.
So welcome back everyone. So in this video we'll check the remaining visualization types. So let's create an empty dashboard. Upon creating the dashboard, select any data of your choice. Let's select the search console data and add this to our dashboard. Okay, so till now we have checked all these types of visualizations, and the remaining one are area, scatter and other pivot table charts. So let's check the area chart. So as the name indicates, this chart will show you the area under the specific let's say the curve or the specific attribute. So for this chart, one thing that is compulsory is that you should have at least one date attribute or time attribute. So you will plot things according to the time, that for this time period the value of this attribute is this something, or you can check the values as per the time attribute. So as you can see that for now this is showing us some default data. The data it has already picked from the table we have provided, which was the search console data provided to us as a sample. So in this visualization you can see that this is showing us that in this particular date the stats for the tablet is this, the stats for the mobile phone is this, and the stats for desktop is this one. So you can check that on which day the stats are the you can say that the numbers are high or numbers are low. You can check the average that in these days the numbers are on same level, or you can say that these are the average of all the numbers. Or you can also check that which day have the least number of sales if you are working with, let's suppose, some e-commerce data or some other online store data. So you can check that which day have most number of customers, of which day have most number of, let's suppose, app download. Or if you are working with any online product, so you can check that, for example, on the day of Christmas or on the day of any other national holiday or on the day of any religious festival, you can check that either the sales, the number of app downloads are increased or decreased. So this is the best chart to check the data with respect to some time period or with respect to some particular date or day or anything else. So it has the 3 or 4 major properties. The very first one is time dimension. Like I said earlier, that you must have at least one time dimension in your data, so you will plot the data as per that time dimension. Breakdown dimension is the one which is you can check here that the data is breakdown to 3 major categories: the desktop, the mobile phone and the tablet. If I'll change this breakdown category to the country, so it will show you the data as per the country attributes. So you can check that here the data is available for every country. Like you can check that in this particular date Netherlands have 5 number of the specific, let's suppose, the clicks or whatsoever the data is. Germany has this number and United States has this number of data. So this chart is quite useful in the sense that you can check the breakdown against the data attributes. So since you are checking the URL clicks, you can also check the impressions. So if I drag drop the impressions here, so it will show you the data of the impressions, that these are the number of impressions from these countries in this particular date. So you can check that you simply drag drop the attributes and it will updating the data as per those attributes. Okay, so let's check the styling features of these attributes. Okay, so for now it is showing us in the form of stacks. If you want to check the graph in the form of 100% stacking, so it will be in this way. Like 100% stacking means it will cover the 100% area, and the each of the value as per its volume it will occupy the space. Like for example, the blue color United States is taking more space, so it will show you that the United States have more number of impressions, or what the attribute is. Okay, so show cumulative. So it will show you the data in the form of cumulative, that on January 1st the data is this, on January 23rd it will add the previous data and show the data of that specific day of, like for example here in our case is January 23rd. Okay, so if I check the last day, so February 16, it will show you the cumulative, like sum of all the previous data points. So this is the case. Show points, if I click on this attributes in this property, so it will show you the points as you can see in the picture. Show data label, so it will show you the data label, but it is totally messed up, so we are not going for this. compact numbers, so it will show you the numbers in the compact form. Like if you have numbers 1000, so it will show you 10 and k for 1000 or whatsoever. Okay, so color by order series or dimension values. You can also change the order series. Like for example, here for United States the color is blue, so you can change the color as black, so it will show you the data in this format. Okay, okay, so it is showing us the axis reverse. Okay, I think I have. Okay, so missing data. If you have data missing for some attributes, so either it will show you the line to the zero or line breaks. So the line to the zero is recommended in most of the cases, like your graph won't look that much awkward if you break the line. Reverse y-axis, it will reverse the axis, rotate the axis or reverse the axis. So this is the case. Left y-axis, so it will show you the title here, like impressions are visible here. So you can also min axis, max axis, so these are all the attributes you can check. Show x-axis, so it will show you x-axis, which is date. Now it is appearing. If I click on uncheck button, so it will disappear. Okay, so moving down, it will change the grid color, it will change the background color. Like for example, I click on the red, so it will show you the red grid. You can change the font type or font size or font color, anything of your choice. Background, border, these are all the data. So you can also set the legend. Like legend is the key of the visualization. Like here it is showing us that which color indicates which country. So if I move the legend to the bottom, it will be available in this manner. If I move it to the right, so it will be in this manner, or I can also hide this. So this is the final product from the line chart. So it is showing us the area under the curve, that which point have highest number of clicks or impressions or anything. So from the line chart we have some other type of charts as well. So this is the 100% stacked area chart. So as I showed you earlier, that it will cover the whole 100% of the area, and it will um, wait a minute, so it will show you in this format like I have shown you earlier. So this is 100% stacked chart, and this is also the area chart, totally the same as the one we have checked before. So these are all from area charts. You can plug any data and you can check around that what are the importance, what are the useful aspects of this type of visualizations. You can also add any type of filter. You can also add any type of date range control. Like if I add the date range filter and I click on view and I select the date to let's suppose, I think the date. Okay, so if I want to check the data for the yesterday and apply. Okay, since the data for the yesterday is not available, so it is not showing me any data. So if I check the data for last 30 days, maybe it will show some of the data. Okay, so this is the data for the last 30 days. So if you want to apply any other filter of, let's suppose, I can add filter control for the device category. So here all the data will be changed. If I click on the desktop only, so all the graphs or charts will be updated. So this is the uh, graph only for the desktop category, or here you can check that it is showing us value only for the desktop. So this is from the line chart visualization. You can simply play with these things. You can use these types of visualization in your reports to show some impact on your audience or to show some deeper insight out of your data. So that's all from this visualization.